Good morning, student. Welcome to your SSC class. Today I'm going to explain History Chapter 8. The title of the Chapter 8 is Religious Developments. Today I'm going to explain the Bhakti movement. The Bhakti movement. What is the Bhakti movement? The Bhakti movement emphasized on devotion to God. It taught the path of love and devotion as opposed to the path of rituals. The Bhakti saints were simple people from all walks in life. Some of them were the lower caste. Some of their common teachings are according to them, there is a one God who has to be worshipped with love and devotion. There is no idol, tree, or animal worship and elaborate rituals and sacrifice. They were against social evils like child marriage and sati. They were against the caste system. They believed that all were equal in the eyes of God. They stressed on Hindu-Muslim unity. Emphasis was laid on virtues like honesty, truth, kindness, and charity. A combination of factors led to the growth of the Bhakti movement. What was the reason? What was the factor to lead the growth of the Bhakti movement in the medieval period? What was the reason? The first is the social and political condition at that time led the Hindus to choose the path of Bhakti. The ill treatment imparted to the lower caste driven them to join the Bhakti movement, which stressed on equality. Women could also join this movement. The saints preach in the language of the common people. Bhakti saints. There are two types of saints in this movement. The first is South India and the second is the North India. Today we have discussed the saints of South India. The Bhakti movement first began in South India and later spread to the North India. The earliest Bhakti saints were the Alvars and Nayanars. They preached love and devotion to God as their way to salvation. They opposed the Jain and Buddhist faith and led to the establishment of the supremacy of Brahminical worship. The Bhakti movements began in South India around the 7th century in the Vishnu and Shiv temples of Tirupati and Kachi. It was begun by the Alvar saints, who were Vaishnavas, devotees of Lord Vishnu, and the Nayanar saints, who were Shiva's devotee of Lord Shiva. These saints promoted caste equality. Some of them also preached the equality of men and women. All this helped reduce social evils. It also put a check on Hindus becoming Buddhist or Jain to escape social discrimination. The Chola, Chera and Pandyas rulers of South India support the movement by building temples for the Bhakti gods. Sankaracharya. Sankaracharya and 8th century saints of South India preached the Adivita's philosophy, that is, understanding and uniting with the universal soul called Brahma through the attainment of knowledge. Sankaracharya set up mutts at Badrinath, Puri, Dwarka, Sringeri. These mutts grew into important pilgrim center. Shankaracharya was born a poor Brahmin family in Kerala in the 18th century. Adi Shankaracharya had a religious bent of mind, one of the India's greatest saints. He played a major role in the revival of Hinduism. He interpreted the sacred Hindu texts and was successful in the revival and reformation of Hindu thinking and way of life. He was the founder of Advaita Vedanta or Monism. According to him, God only is true. This word is an illusion. He difference He established four mutts or religious centers in different corners of India to guide the Hindus. He composed numerous hymns and commentaries on spiritual texts like the Veds. According to him, renunciation of worldly goods and gaining knowledge was very important to reach salvation. Ramanujan. The Vaishnav saints Ramanuja of the 12th century states on the devotion through love. He preached the Visisvedita philosophy, which holds that the soul retains its identity even after unite with Brahma. Ramanujan preached social equality and condemned the caste-based restriction on entering temples. His teaching influenced the Bhakti saints of North India. Ramanujam, he belonged to the Alvar Bhakti sect. According to him, the realization of God was possible only through devotion or bhakti. According to him, God's soul matter is real and not illusionary. His teaching appealed to many people.